with it.
It's very cool. Very nice. All right, boys, we are here. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to Tuesday edition of the Morning Disaster.
Give me some.
I'm Ray Lionel. Yes. Well, hold on, Steve. We'll give you all the Peter you need. Just hold on a few. Let us get going. Well, feeling good. Feeling good. Got some bad news, got good news, or got good news, got bad news, got all that good stuff.
Oh,
Yeah. They're already pointing out Steve's wearing the orange shirt. You watch, he'll be wearing that fucking shirt all week.
nope.
He will wear that shirt all week.
Nope.
Mark my words. I'm wearing a shirt that I haven't worn. I'm wearing a t-shirt I haven't worn.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh well. Good old Steve. I feel like I'm past losing weight, and I feel like I'm up to gaining weight again.
Oh no.
No, I'm sure that's not the case, but it's just how I feel. But because I haven't been able to do any workout, but I think I'm maybe tomorrow.
Oh,
My calf is almost pain-free. But the thing now is my shoulder. Man, my shoulder is
oh no.
my shoulder up so bad. I don't know what I did.
Huh.
I heard it really bad the end of last week, like Thursday. And now it's really, really bad. And I've tried different creams and different pills and different everything. And it's still really, really messed up. So, but it feels like it's getting a little bit better, you know. Yeah. DA says the show hasn't added anyone new, so Ray, you haven't gained any dead weight.
Uh-huh.
Well, if that's the case, you know I got a lot of it. A lot of dead weight on this show.
Yeah. 400 pounds right here.
Well, 400 sexy pounds, Steve. Got 400 sexy pounds of Steve on the show, my man.
Oh boy, yeah. Yeah, boy.
I'm having some Rice Krispies again today.
Oh, good. Good.
Nothing like the taste of Rice Krispies.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm not a big Rice Krispie fan unless it's a Rice Krispie treat.
Mm.
I mean, I've eaten them before just to listen to them snap, crackle, and pop. But I mean, they kind of get soggy really quick in milk, and I don't like milk that well, so I just end up eating these soggy puffs or whatever.
Well, I still got to get some kind of calories, you know.
Oh, I don't count calories.
I gotta get over 1,000 calories a day.
You're not going to get to eating Rice Krispies, are you? There's even calories in Rice Krispies?
Yeah, there's calories.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
Look, I got Rice Krispies. I got an orange.
Okay.
And a Slim Fast. Because I don't have my regular protein drinks.
Oh, no. Oh, boy.
That sucks.
Yeah, you gotta use that orange and get that nasty taste out of your mouth.
Yeah, when you have Slim Fast, you get a fucking aftertaste. It's horrible. Oh my god.
Hey Ray, I'm going to Sam's later today. I'll let you know if they're in stock.
Yeah, let me know because D went and looked for them, I think, on Saturday or whatever. Couldn't find them. But let me know. Let me know today, will you?
Yeah.
I see Jason's wearing his MLB The Show cap.
Yeah.
That's pretty freaking cool. Look at that. I know that I downloaded my game's all downloaded and stuff, and it was supposed to be playable last night at midnight, but I went to bed. So as soon as I get off the air today, I'll be playing MLB 23 The Show.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. If anyone has the game, let me know I could play, but I don't know who's got the game other than Jason. I think Jason and I might be the only ones that have it. I don't know. But we'll
It's
see.
possible. Let's say I'm a little busy today, though, because today is my son's birthday.
Oh, look at that. What, 7, 8? What is he?
Yep.
How old is he?
7. Yep.
Good for him. Look at that. Yeah. Almost a new month. Is Steve hoping something will be there to take the rent payment?
I think he's talking about the donuts.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm hoping they're having some kind of Easter treats down there when I go down there on the table, like the chocolate candies or something,
Yeah.
you know.
Did you get any money when you brought Robin in? Did they give you any when you help people get in there? Do they give you any break or anything? Like, do you get like
a referral
considering you
bonus.
help them get a new person? Do they give you any kind of bonus or anything?
No, I don't believe so. I don't believe so.
I'm just saying that, like, if I get someone to play, they give me $75 if I get someone to play my gambling game.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if I get like a new member to join, they toss me some, money. And I'm just letting you know.
Huh.
I'll be damned. I'm just letting you know, Steve.
I don't know because I don't even know if I'm paying the right amount rent. I just pay it, and then I pay a different amount every month. I think I'm close to what it's supposed to be.
Right.
So
You don't know if you pay the right amount of rent. You don't know if you pay the right amount of rent.
I don't
So
know.
you could be overpaying all this time, and you don't even know.
Yeah, which I probably am.
So, what would they give you? What did they give you a discount or what?
No, they just like I can see in my deposit. I didn't have to pay it all at once. I broke it up into 1 year. Okay, I've already paid my deposit off, but now I have another deposit because of the cat. So I'm paying on that deposit too. It's only like my rent's like $220 and the deposit's $20.
Oh, that's not bad.
So I think I pay I pay between $260 and $280 a month.
Son of a bitch.
So that's probably too much. I mean, if I pay over at the end of the year, I'll get a check. If they cut me a check last year because I overpaid on my deposit, $6.
I'll be damned. My wife and I pay too much fucking rent. Too much rent.
Did you see
It's
DA's comment?
insane.
No, they like me here.
They wouldn't want to get rid of you. You don't think so?
No.
You think you live there? You think you'll live there the rest of your life?
Yep.
Good. That's good. That's good to know. To be that happy.
Well,
I
don't know if you can say it's happy, but
you happy with those? You got Bev and Shelly, Robin,
no,
Martha. You got some people there you like,
no.
And Williamsville's a beautiful town. There's no place to shop, but
Yeah, and it's Casey's.
That's not shopping.
I'm just saying you need a grocery store there. But
Yeah, we did Dollar General.
Again,
Yeah,
not
closest
shopping.
grocery store to you is in Sherman.
a Dollar General. Oh. I don't know about a Dollar General, but
he gets good bags there to wrap your Christmas presents in.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we had a Dollar General in Orienta.
I've gotten a gift from him that was in a Dollar General bag.
Oh,
Plus, he got Rex over at the truck stop.
that's true.
Jiggle your balls or whatever the hell goes on over there.
Glory holing.
Yeah, and the glory.
Call it glory holing.
Holing. Showing Steve a really good time. They
Call it glory
holing.
holing. Stick it in and then he pulls out. Call it glory holing.
Steve's about to come.
Glory holing.
We've already done that song, but we may have to do it again.
Oh my God. Oh. I did a song on the Thursday show. I was all excited about it. And then I did the song. Nobody had heard it before.
Yeah, you were pretty excited about that song.
Yeah,
you,
and
you sent it to me, and I'm like, the fuck is this?
I can't believe nobody had heard it.
There's an idea.
Glory hole. Gonna stick it in Steve-O's mouth. Glory hole.
He'll be so happy he will scream and shout.
Don't know if
Glory
it's a girl
hole.
or a gal. Glory hole.
All right, I'm doing that. Gonna hook up with a guy named Rex. Glory hole.
Back in high school. Oh, good old Steve. Oh man.
Say
All
the
right,
band
so
Steel Panther has a song called Glory Hole. It's a pretty funny video if you ever look it up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna look up any video with the words "glory hole" in it.
Yeah, you don't want to. God forbid I ever get searched or.
I'm gonna have to pass on that. If I do, it's gonna be on somebody else's work computer.
Yeah, with my luck, something would happen and I'd die, and they'd check my computer just for for whatever reason.
He's looking up things about glory holes.
Be embarrassed in death to my whole family. Like,
He's been searching glory
he
holes.
was searching what? No, thank you. How was the weekend, you guys? Everybody had a good weekend?
Busy as
It's all right.
Yeah. Steve, how was your weekend?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was no excitement of anything in that.
Don't go into too much description there, Steve. Damn, slow down.
Sunday I pooped twice.
Well, it's a good thing that you're regular, Steve.
I'm sure absolutely no one wants to hear about your poop.
Let's see. We made it 13 minutes and 15 seconds in before somebody mentioned poop.
Yeah, and they had no,
I'm trying
no
to think
reason.
Oh.
I watched a little bit of NASCAR.
Yeah.
He's making a left turn.
No, this was a road course.
Oh shit! I love the road courses. I missed it.
Yeah, lots of crashes.
I know that's what you're into. I know you like crashes. One of those
boy.
a
That's the
weirdo.
best way to get your sponsors, see. Because you're definitely going to make highlight tracks afterwards.
Yep.
So if you get in crashes, people will show.
Yeah, well,
They
yeah.
get more TV time.
You get more screen time. Anytime you're involved in an incident, you get more screen time. So your sponsors get more, more bang for their buck.
Yeah, but your sponsors are known for. Well, what we had Shaner on that one time when Steve used to race. True story. When Steve raced, he had a Shaner's tire logo on his car.
Uh-huh.
So Shaner said it was a good thing that Steve was always last. But then it became a bad thing that Steve was always last. You know what I mean? Like, so it was cool because people could see the Shaner's tire logo, but then they were like, shit, that's the one on the last place car.
I know when I ran derbies, people would want to, sponsor or want to help out or whatever, and they'd want to put their name on my car. Well, depending on how much time or money you donated, determined on where on the car you got your name or your business.
Yeah.
If you only put a couple bucks in, you're going to be on a spot that's most likely to get hit first.
So like the back.
The back or down low on the car. So
Yeah.
you'd either be covered in mud or you get fucking smashed. The more money you give, the higher up and least likely to get damaged you would be.
Because with I know when it comes to derby cars, demo derby cars, they hit with the back. But they try to run into the front of the other car, right?
Yeah. I have a secret though. I hit with the corners because the corner is the strongest part of the car. If you hit with the corners, it doesn't matter what corner. You have a car with good corners and you use only the corners, you're going to survive.
I'll be damned. I'll be damned. Listen, I had no idea. I just thought they hit with the back of the car.
You can use the back, but I use the corners and I aim for people's tires.
There you go.
You pop their tires off, it doesn't matter if their engine's still running. They can't go anywhere.
You figured Steve would have a good demo car because he's got a lot of weight. You know what I mean? He's got a lot of weight in a demolition car.
I never had to worry about my car flipping over.
That's what I mean.
Nope.
He's got a lot of weight in it.
I love demolition derby.
Rubbing is racing, right, Steve?
Yep.
Yeah. Except I went to that fucking demo derby at the fucking all-purpose arena one year, and I told the kid who was with me, I said, "We are fucking outclassed here. These boys are going to hit, and they're going to fucking hit hard."
Yeah.
And I got out there, this motherfucker hit me so hard, I fucking broke the fucking seat off the floor.
Yep.
I was laying clear in the back fucking seat.
That's why you got to run a brace behind your seat.
I broke the fucking brakes out of the door.
Oh, wow. Was it welded in or wired in?
It bolted.
So you did one demo derby and you ended up in the back seat?
Oh, yeah. One hit over the dirt berm in the back seat. And I jumped up and pulled my flag down because they thought I was hurt. I know.
Unbelievable. Irene says you should demo derby. We could paint a rat on your car. I have no idea what that meant, but
I had a Punisher painted on my one car. Wasn't
oh boy.
Because you took a lot of punishment?
Oh, he takes
No.
punishment.
I was one of those chicken shits. I had to run and hide in the corner.
Yeah,
They don't even think I was taken out until the fucking end. About 3 cars left. Then I jump.
you're a sandbagger. You fucking sandbagger. Yeah, Steve. Steve likes to take punishment from the rear.
I bump into these.
Rex says Steve loves to take punishment.
I'll make sure I bump into these just a little bit.
Fucking sandbagger.
Go in for the kill.
You know, people get paid extra to take out sandbaggers.
I don't know.
Steve loves punishment.
I used to be in the Edinburgh Mafia demo derbies. I know how that son of a bitch runs over there.
We get paid extra to take out sandbaggers.
Oh, yeah, we were a whole team. There were like 6 of us.
We know who the worst one was on that team. Good Lord. Damn. We know who the dirtbag of that team was.
Because we don't single anybody out on this show.
No, we never single people out.
No, of course not. No,
It's unbecoming.
This might have been one of my shirts from the demo derby days. One of our team shirts. It had something on the back of it.
Mud or semen.
Mud and semen.
Mud and semen from all that punishment from
I
behind.
love semen. And they all look like they were broken out of the jail.
Their victory photo.
County Jail.
That's why it's the color it is. Yeah, it's right there in Edinburgh.
Their team photo always looks something like this.
Yeah, he's ready. Good old Steve. Any new smells coming out of that house, Steve?
Oh, fuck.
What? What?
Any new smells coming out of your house?
No.
All right.
So it's just the same old shit, piss, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many showers did you get this weekend? I'm just
Take
wondering.
shower today.
I'm just wondering. You took one today already?
No, I take one today.
Oh, so you haven't taken one.
Yeah, I took one Sunday or Saturday. One of
So
those
you wait a
days.
minute. You took. Did you take a shower Sunday,
Yeah.
That's it. He's done for the week.
or did you take a shower on Saturday? Which day did you actually take a shower?
Sunday.
Mhm. So you didn't take a shower Saturday.
No.
Mhm.
Oh, fuck.
Did you take a shower on Friday?
No.
Because I remember on Thursday's show you said you didn't shower.
Oh. Wednesday then.
So, so when did you shower?
Oh, well, Wednesday and Sunday.
All right, Wednesday and Sunday were shower days this weekend. All right.
Well, that just was. I don't have a specific shower day anymore. I just go by how the smell.
fuck. He does the old funk check, and if he fails,
Well,
it's time.
when I get to the point where it's smelling and it's itch so terrible, I know it's time.
So,
They,
you say when you itch. What do you mean itch?
well, I have a couple areas in my growing area,
Yeah.
and I don't know what they are.
You say groin area or growing area?
Growing, growing,
Did you say groin or growing?
I heard growing.
growing.
Okay,
growing
Steve,
is what he says.
Growing area or
No,
there's no second G in there. It's just growing.
Groin?
All right, Steve.
that one.
Good
Steve,
groin.
let me help you with this, Steve. Let me show you how to tell when it's time to shower. Okay. See how this? Okay. If let's say today is what, the 28th? Okay,
Yeah.
this is how you know it's time to shower. If it's the 28th, it's time to shower. If it's
Right.
the 29th, it's
Time to shower.
also
Yeah.
time to shower. If it's the 30th,
Time to shower.
that would also be
Yeah.
time to shower.
But, like I shower every day, but I only wash my hair. I only will wash my hair maybe twice a week.
or we could
Sometimes once a week.
we could do it phonetically. You know, if it's a day that ends in Y, it's probably time to
days.
shower.
Yeah. You shower every day, but don't wash your hair every day.
My shower.
Well, you shower to clean yourself, to clean your balls, to clean your ass, to clean your bits.
You will actually be much healthier if you clean yourself more because that stuff starts to build up and it affects your skin.
That's
And then you just wash your hair, only wash your hair, like maybe once or twice a week. That's what you don't have to do every day.
Some people only have to wash their hair once a week. It just depends on the amount of stuff your scalp produces.
Yeah. By the way, I have decided that I'm gonna cut my hair. I'm cutting my locks, everyone. My hair, which is pretty out of control.
Yeah, well, what are
Look
you
at
gonna do? Wow,
it's pretty long.
That's
Sounds
long.
a bitch.
Yeah.
You could damn near start headbanging with that shit.
So I'm gonna cut it.
You are gonna cut it.
No, I'm gonna go somewhere
Okay.
to get it cut. I've somewhat decided on the cut. I have somewhat decided how I want to get it cut. But at least I found a picture of a model.
Oh,
Let me see if I'll share it with the room. I've decided how I'm going to cut the hair. I'm going to try to share it in our chat room. All right, Jason, I just shared a photo in our chat room.
Okay.
Tell me if this is a good hairstyle. Now, I look nothing like the model. Although my hair is similar to the models in
I don't
what's
think that would look
turning
bad.
gray, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah. You want me to put the picture up so everyone can see it?
Yeah, let everybody see it. Let them.
I think you could actually pull that off.
I don't want to see what fucking DA's comments are about it, but I would like for people to see it and make their comments. See, that would be. I think that's the hair is what I want to do,
He
right?
looks sexy.
What, Steve?
What, Steve?
He looks sexy.
Well, Steve, I don't know. I'm glad Steve likes the model, but I just want that hair is about this. That's about how mine is. It's dark on the. There's part of it dark and the rest is light. So I think that's what I'm going to cut. So I just got to find someone that can cut that style. You know what I mean?
It's a good cut for that skin tone, and his skin tone is close to
Thank you.
yours.
That's what I went for. I went for someone that has my skin tone.
People are calling for the facial hair too. Can you pull off that facial hair?
I don't know. My facial hair is not that dark. My facial hair comes in and says,
Oh God.
shut up, Stice. No, Stice says the haircut says I am gay. No, the haircut says I have working kidneys, you son of a bitch.
Oh fuck! Oh god damn! Fired back with both barrels, son of a bitch!
I was gonna go after him that time, son of a bitch.
He shot with a 22. You fired back with a howitzer.
Christina says grow some scruff too. No, I hate growing scruff. I'm not a fan of it. I mean, I'm sure it looks good, but I can't go that long. You know what I mean? And like when I was younger, I could grow scruff because it would come in black.
Uh-huh.
But now I got a little bit of scruff. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I got a little bit now, but it comes in so. Like, look.
Oh,
I don't think I enjoy being this close to your face.
See how gray it comes in?
This is weird.
Ray shaving on air.
This is getting weird.
Yeah. So I got a little, but my scruff comes in too gray, so you know.
Yeah, I used to have a goatee, and I finally goatee and a mustache. I finally started shaving it because it was more gray than black.
Yeah,
you know what? I think I'm gonna let it come back. Fuck it.
I think some guys look good with gray when they have gray facial hair. Not me.
I mean, I'm officially in my 50s now. It's time for me to be gray. I'll let it grow back and see what happens.
Well, you're old enough now where you can.
Shit, I've already got gray in mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yours is still dark enough to wear. And Jason, if you wanted to, you could get that shit that they have that shit where you just kind of scrape it on your.
Yeah, I know,
but yours is still so naturally dark. You could get away with it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like
just for men, ain't for Dan.
Yeah. Well, just everything else is because everything else is so dark, so it kind of blend in. But so the only part you need is that little part that has gray. But like with me, it would be all gray, and maybe there'd be that little part of dark. It'd look ridiculous.
Well, you see, if I let the sides grow back in, they're mostly gray too.
So look at Steve. He looks like he's got a shit stain on where his mustache is. He's got that little patch of brown in his mustache. It looks like he's been.
That's a skid mark from Rex.
Yeah.
Is that right there in the center?
Yeah, right there. Yeah, he knows.
it does. Looks like it's shit,
Almost
doesn't
looks
it?
like the Hitler stash.
Right there, right where his hand is right now. Not now. They're right there. It looks like it's a shit smudge.
Oh, I know what that is.
Yeah.
That's smoke from pipe.
Shit smudge. You know what it is. That's what it looks like.
Tossing that salad.
Yeah.
I always did the ass out first. The only thing I'm eating is milk duds.
It's a little
milk.
salad dressing from that tossed salad he had last night.
What Rex had last night. Dude, I had a good salad last night. I had a good Caesar salad last night. Very good.
Oh, dude, I've been craving Caesar salad.
Oh yeah, it's all I ate. Ate a Caesar salad, and then because I hardly ate any calories for dinner, I saved enough room where I could have a dilly bar.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, buddy. Had a dilly bar. Yep.
So that reminds me, what did you think of that Zuppa Toscana?
I liked it. Yeah, I liked the Zuppa Toscana.
It's pretty good shit.
Yeah, that was good. I'm ready to. I want to start working out again, which is why I'm.
Stay off of that calf, dude.
Yeah. No, but the calf's good. It's the shoulder that's preventing
Okay.
me from doing it now. So as soon as the shoulders heal, I'm ready to go. Which will probably be smart for the calf.
Yeah.
Bubba says every time you guys say Rex, I think of the Rex that Jason and I know. No, when we say Rex, we're talking about the Rex that Rocky knows. When Rocky was on the show, he talked about his first gay experience was what was he found? It was back before the internet, but
Yeah, it was
he got what was it? Craig was it
Craigslist.
Craigslist?
Well, it was like the
Craigslist
early days of
personal?
the internet, I think he said,
Yeah, it was
on a message board or something.
he went to a message board and there was a guy that was at some truck stop that offered, that was said he was in the truck stop at a glory hole. And his name was Rex. And so Rocky went up to hook up with some guy named Rex at some truck stop. So that's where we got the name Rex from.
So named because he wrecks your butthole, I guess.
Why is your name Rex? Because I wrecked.
Because he wrecks your butthole. That's why.
Wrecks your butthole. I don't know who did what in that, but I do know that's why we call it Rex. So, yeah. And Rocky said it was at the Dixie. Yeah. So we know that Steve lives near a truck stop.
Yeah.
So we thought that Steve lived near Rex. So that's where that came from. And
Corey said he just started to download the show 23. Should be ready when he gets home.
Let me know, Corey. I'm ready, buddy. I'll be playing right after this show ends, and this show will end right on time today.
So does that mean everybody's going to stop playing 22?
I did already create a league in there.
Oh, really?
And I sent you an invite. So once you get in, you should have an invite.
Awesome.
That sounds like a fun Saturday night at Jason's.
Well, I know that they said that isn't Xbox doing Xbox
Game Pass,
gonna have
yeah.
a Game
Yeah.
Pass, it'll be free again. So yeah. So I don't know. By the way, Volk says his hair went white. Well, that's about when you're blonde headed, the blonde hair and brown haired guys, as compared to like my hair was jet black. So it's come in kind of, it's coming in sort of grayish. But I imagine it'll take some time, but it'll eventually turn white, I imagine.
So the game is free on Xbox Game Pass?
On Xbox Game Pass.
As long as your Game Pass is active, you can play it for free. Yeah.
Okay.
You can download it and play it for free.
Do I have an active Game Pass here?
I believe your girlfriend does.
Okay. Because I'm not going to pay for a game that I'm not going to play very often. But if she has an active Game Pass here, we can download the game.
Yeah.
And then one of us could play the game. I mean, it'd be one or the other of us playing.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be like me playing as my team and her playing as her team. It would be one of us playing, you know.
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
The only problem is in a league they wouldn't be able to play each other though.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. Dan plays more. She doesn't play.
She doesn't play much.
She never fucking plays. Yeah.
I'd be all right with that. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm not going to buy it for my PS4 because I don't think they make it for PS4, do they?
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
They do?
PS4.
Yeah.
Steve's getting on PS4.
The version I got was originally for PS4, but it came with the entitlement for PS5.
Yeah, I don't play it enough to make it worth it for the PS4. And I still have games to play on 22 on the PS4, unless nobody's playing 22 anymore.
Steve, you're getting 23, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Probably Saturday.
Yeah. Still be nice. I'm ready. I'm ready for this new league.
She was gonna buy it for me for my birthday, and I said, "No, I don't play it enough. That's too much money to spend on something I don't play enough." So instead, she bought me a bike so we can go bike riding.
Look at that.
Oh boy.
They can both lose weight together. How sweet.
Yeah, because it was getting to be a pain in the ass chasing her down the road when she was riding her bike. Come back!
He'd be like me and camp out on the corner with his bill horns.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a
There's a
weirdo on the
weirdo on the post.
trail. There's a weirdo on the trail.
Yep.
With my old
There's a weirdo on the trail.
I think it must have been
Watching
that
all the
Steve guy.
bikes. Watching all the bikes go by. Oh shit. He is watching, masturbating, and waving to the kids.
Drinking orange Fanta. Fuck you, DA.
Oh my god.
For the record, I tried that and I fell out. So fuck you.
Yeah, he wants to go for ride. He doesn't even want to. He doesn't want to pedal. He'll just ride back in the fucking trailer.
And she can't pull my fat ass in that thing.
Yes, Bubba, I did see that story. Chris Kattan has gotten engaged.
Yeah,
To
Maria.
Maria.
Lieber, right?
Big fucking deal.
Yeah, I saw. I put it on Instagram or something. Yeah, I tell you, he's got a good-looking fiance, though, man. Maria Libra's good-looking. Maria Libra is
Is
Fine
she
looking
related to Tony Libri?
Yes.
yeah, it's his daughter. It's his daughter. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that they were at a Wilco concert. They were at a Wilco concert, and he proposed to her during some song or something. And I mean, he lives here. Catan lives here with Maria, and now they're engaged. Good for them. I mean, he looks almost the same as he looked when he was on Saturday Night Live.
Right.
Except he does that thing with a lot of guys above. I don't have to, thank God I'm so fat. I don't have to. A lot of guys in their 50s and 60s, they start, whenever they take any kind of photos for anything, they start finding reasons to put their hand
Oh.
over the, you know what I'm talking about?
To cover up the
A
fat.
lot of old people do that. Yeah.
Cover up the waddle.
Yeah. Look, this is the shot they're using for the on the State Journal Register. Look at the hand. He's got the hand over
Oh,
the.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's already suffocating at the thought of marriage.
No, he's hiding, because he's thin. He's thin, so he's hiding that
All right.
that waddle, I don't have to because I'm still fat, but as I'm losing weight, who knows? Maybe as the weight goes, I will,
Yeah.
maybe as it starts getting thinner, I've already lost a couple of chins. Yeah. Oh,
I
well.
found him.
You found the chin.
Yeah, they're right here.
Sorry to hear that. Yeah.
I discovered I put on 12 pounds since I moved in here.
Really?
Yeah, this chick can cook.
Wasn't
Holy shit.
told me all she does is cook.
This chick can fucking cook, man.
Yeah. It's good. Good for you, man.
And she won't fucking stop. I keep telling her I need to lose weight. She's like, all right, that's cool. What do you want for dinner tonight? Fuck, nothing. Stop it.
Nothing wrong with that.
Fried pork chops, potatoes, gravy.
Here's
Nobody's
some deep fried carbs and some French fried calories. And
Yeah. That's why I need to work out, man. I gotta start working out.
but that's
I can't lift my left shoulder's so screwed.
Both of my shoulders are screwed.
Dan's eating dump cake and
Chicken noodles.
all that hillbilly food that Christina makes. He's putting a lot of weight. Putting on a lot of weights. Remember how big that hillbilly was on that hee-haw?
Oh,
Junior samples.
yeah.
Remember how fat that hillbilly was? God damn. You want to put on that junior samples weight.
change my number to BR549.
Yeah.
Come on down. We'll hook you right up.
Yee-hoo! Come on down, suck. Irene says she's trying to fatten him up so he can't escape. Maybe that's why, man. That'd be nice.
My wife tried that and I still escaped.
You had to get past that swinging dong first.
Oh, that wasn't a problem.
You got to get past the swinging dong. Get past that swinging dong of the swinging dong of death. Thank you for your big girthy penis. There's Dan on the bike, everybody. Look at him riding that bike.
Look at that fat ass on that bike.
Yeah, she knows you're eating too much. That's why she got you that bike.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, son of a bitch, some bitch put on 10 pounds as we moved in. She's already keeping track, huh? You know who wouldn't keep track, Dan?
The biggin.
The biggin. The biggin wouldn't keep track.
Biggin wouldn't care.
The biggin wouldn't give a shit how big you got.
Nope.
The biggin wouldn't care.
She'd just roll me in flour to find the wet spot.
Yep. The biggin wouldn't care. It's just this new Christina. Weight conscious Christina. I don't know. You poor son of a bitch. Rest in peace, biggin. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, sweet biggin.
Sean Blair.
Rest in peace. Biggin and Sean Belen both. Rest in peace. Oh, well. Amanda says Jason put on weight whenever they got together.
When we first got together, I'm losing weight now.
I'll tell you, I put on weight when I got with D. I was only 200 and some odd pounds. I wasn't even 300. I ballooned up, man. Mm-hmm. Stice is right.
Well, he says that Christina doesn't come on the show now. Part of the reason is because I'm actually in here working. She's welcome to come join me. She just won't because I'm in here working.
Well,
So You can come in here and join me. There's a chair right fucking here.
Well, Irene's right. She's barefoot in the kitchen making sandwiches.
She's
Or
out
she could
here.
always join from the other room on her phone.
She can join from the other room too.
Long Dong's in the living room.
She might be underneath the desk. We don't know where. Is that the top of her head? She could be. Yeah, we don't know what's going on.
Yes, Corey, working. I have this other screen and my laptop running because I'm actually doing my job while I'm talking on this microphone. I know it's a hard concept for you to understand. But some of us can do two things at once.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mean masturbating while you're looking at Steve's picture.
Yeah. Takes a lot. I tell you, it's a lot. There's a lot to losing weight. Ugh.
Not for Jason, fucking cheater.
A lot of losing weight. Yeah, Jason's taking pills, and his pills are.
Oh, I'm glad you fucking reminded me of that. I gotta take my last Trulicity for the month.
Are you taking? Do you take shots of Trulicity, Steve?
Uh-huh.
Where do you give them to? Where do you give them to yourself?
In the belly.
In your stomach?
Yep. That's just simple.
That's a different kind of injection.
You turn the dial to the green.
You should show people your shot. You guys should see what Steve gives himself a shot.
Stick your tongue out. Look at the belly.
Well, put the camera so we can see it.
I can't put the camera down here. Nobody wants to see my growing.
Stand up. Stand up.
No. Oh my God! Give my.
There we go. Yeah, give himself a shot. See.
Okay. Put it on there.
Boing. It's just like an EpiPen.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Just like an EpiPen. I'll be damned.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Give yourself a shot of that Trulicity.
Ah.
Yours doesn't hurt at all?
No.
Shit, mine hurt, man. When I took Trulicity, son of a bitch. It hurt like hell taking that shot in the stomach.
Oh, well, no, it doesn't feel.
I had to ice it up and everything beforehand. Jesus.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
it hurt. It hurt.
Yes, Karen, he does have to stick his tongue out. He mentioned that as one of the important steps in the process.
I'll be damned.
Well, you have to find a clean spot on the belly.
Good luck finding a clean spot anywhere
Which
on
gets
you.
harder and harder because if you're not showering.
That's the good thing with Trulicity. I only have to take it once a week.
Yeah, but that's the same thing as like people who take the Manjaro or
Yeah,
Ozempic. They got to do the same thing. You know what I mean?
right.
You got to shoot yourself in the stomach.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if you're not super fat, it'll hurt.
Oh, yeah, if you're not
There's only a
super
little
fat,
bit
yeah.
of fat. It's gonna hurt when you. Like I'm real fat and it hurts.
No.
But oh well, I don't take it anymore, so thank God. Oh well. Oh well.
It seems like that's probably why they're so expensive, because it's quite a contraption it's in.
Yeah.
Now you just throw it away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So nobody has to,
Right.
Yeah. You take those as shots.
I prefer I can just mess with my regular insulin. I just draw it up out of a vial.
Supposed to help with losing weight.
Yeah, and you're curbing your appetite.
Are you losing any weight on that Truly see?
I feel like it. Yeah,
Well, good.
my skin's getting wrinklier,
Getting wrinklier. Is that a word?
wrinklier.
Shouldn't you just say my skin's getting more wrinkly?
Well,
You throw in the for good measure.
is that the proper way?
His skin's getting wrinklerish.
Yeah.
Right, my skin getting wrinklier. Has more elasticity in it.
Well,
But you didn't think I knew that word, did you?
Karen said, "Isn't there a shortage of Ozempic? You
Yes.
don't have diabetes, you shouldn't take it." Well, of course. But
I have diabetes.
But Steve has diabetes, and everyone is now, they now figured out the thing is, they figured out you could lose weight from it, and if you're only like 20 pounds overweight,
Yeah.
it can instantly help you lose it. So fuck, why wouldn't people take it?
Yeah.
As soon as they realize that, they're gonna be like, fuck, we got to make more.
And the people with the money are buying it up.
Yeah, because you're not gonna find people going, oh well, I care about people with diabetes. Nobody gives a fuck about people with diabetes.
No.
Because a lot of people think that diabetes is, you bring it on yourself.
Yeah,
it's self-induced,
Same thing with being fat. People don't feel sorry for you for being fat. Trust me. Nobody's ever looked at me and felt sorry and go, oh my God.
You need help. This is so sad. You need help. You're overweight and diabetic. You need help. No, they all think it's fucking self-induced. You brought this on yourself.
Yeah, they've never looked at me and said, "Oh my God, he doesn't digest properly. Oh, I feel so sorry." No, fuck no. They go, "Look at that fat son of a bitch. He ate too much food."
Oh, he's going to the buffet.
Yeah.
Hide the ice cream.
I'm telling you, people don't give a shit.
No.
Because of course they're not going to sit there and say, I'm not going to take, I shouldn't take Ozempic to lose all my weight, even though I'm only 25 pounds overweight. No, they're going to be like, fuck it.
Yeah.
So that's why they just need to stop this whatever bullshit and just make more. And just
I remember
make more Ozempic.
When I was a kid, growing up in a trailer court, I lived with the poorest. There was a kid down the street from me that had diabetes. And I as a kid, I always thought you got diabetes from eating too much sugar. Because my mom would always tell me, you can't eat all that candy at Halloween. You're going to get diabetes. So that's what I thought. And then the kid down the street from me, a friend of mine, was diabetic. So I asked him one day, did you get that from eating too much sugar? And he was basically like, no, you fucking dumbass. I was born that way.
Yeah.
Because he always had to carry an orange with him. And he always, he
had type 1.
He had to explain to me how diabetes worked, and that's when I learned, you don't do it yourself. It happens.
Well, children get type 1, you know what I mean? You only get type 2 when you spend your life eating.
Right.
You gain too much weight and
adult onset diabetes.
Yeah. But still, it's not something to make fun. It's because not everyone gets it. There are some people who have terrible diets and they never get it.
Yeah, they have a horrible lifestyle and somehow escape it.
Yeah.
And then there are others who have a perfectly healthy lifestyle and still get it because they're genetically predisposed.
Yeah, so, oh well. But I'm just saying, it is something that people don't care about.
Right.
They just don't,
They don't give a shit.
They don't give a shit. So I'm saying we gotta, when when people say things like, when Karen said, "Oh my God, don't the people shouldn't take Ozempic because it's made for people with diabetes."
Steve has diabetes.
People aren't gonna give a shit about that. They're gonna be like, "Oh, it's good, so I can lose weight." Fuck it.
Right.
They'll be like, I'm only 30 pounds overweight, but I'll still take it.
Yeah. I'm 12. Technically, let's see. What am I? 212 now? I'm 30 pounds overweight. Should I rush out and get some Ozempic?
Yeah, you should.
No, I should jump my fat ass on that fucking bike.
If you can afford it, why not? So that's the way that we think as Americans. We're like, well, fuck, if I can afford it, fuck, I'm going to get some.
Well, see, That's the thing. I can't afford it.
Yeah.
I should just jump my fat ass on that bike.
But depending on your insurance,
I'll say my insurance covers the medicines I take.
yeah. So
I
if
was
your
just gonna.
if your insurance covers it, all you gotta do is just find a doctor to prescribe it to you.
My plan was just to sneak into Jason's house and take his medicine.
What they're doing in Hollywood is they're getting doctors that say, "Oh my God, you weigh 130 pounds, you're overweight. There's a prescription. Go get yourself some."
You know, they go by the BMI, the height and the weight and all that stuff. And well, technically, your BMI is off, which puts you at 15, 20 pounds overweight. You should take this.
But I'm telling you that this is in California. Do you know how many people were prescribed marijuana? Before marijuana went completely legal to everybody,
Right.
it was just legal for medicinal purposes in California. But yet, do you know how much of the population was given prescriptions for marijuana? It was truly unbelievable. Those are the same doctors that give out prescriptions for
Yeah.
Ozempic and Manjaro and,
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, look who I found in the kitchen. For those of you that were complaining.
Yeah.
I missed the
King
big
got
one.
me.
I missed the big one.
Well,
I
the thing
know.
about the biggin is we couldn't both be on camera if the biggin were still.
That's true. True. But the big one would be on. She'd be smiling and cussing, and unfortunately, she'd be cussing a lot about how Trump should still be president.
Oh, good.
Wearing her
God.
MAGA hat.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yelling things like grab her by the pussy.
Yeah. Yep. That's just how the big one is.
No. She's dead. She's not coming back.
Yeah.
Well, we don't go for that political bullshit here.
Thank God. Thank God the big one's not there bringing up the politics.
Yeah, thank God. Thanks, Holly.
What's Holly saying?
She said, Christina, you look thinner in your face and your skin looks great.
Yeah. I tell you, since you and Dan got together, it looks like Christina has dropped weight, right?
Yeah, from pedaling my fat ass around in that bike cage.
I'm saying that Dan's gaining and she's losing.
Yeah.
Well, not the way it works.
Did anybody celebrate Viagra Day yesterday?
Oh,
Yeah, I was up all night.
God.
God.
By the way, Viagra Day is March 27th of every year. It's
What?
the day that the United States FDA approved Viagra's use as an oral medication for erectile dysfunction.
It shouldn't be a hard day to remember.
It was the first non-invasive treatment for male impotence ever developed. So that's why it's called Viagra Day. It's every March 27th, which I guess, and it's a day where we should take Viagra.
Okay,
But
that's
if you
just
don't
weird for me
need-
because that's my mom's birthday.
Happy boner pill day, Ma.
But if you don't need it, if you don't need Viagra, what is it? I know aren't there male porn stars take Viagra, right? So they can stay hard all day or something. I don't know. I mean, I've never taken Viagra, so you know what I mean? Like,
I've never needed it either.
I'm just saying, if you don't need it and you take it, but I know it must have some kind of effects. You know what I
Lowers your
mean?
blood pressure for one thing.
So it'll lower your blood pressure?
Yeah.
Blood pressure?
Viagra is basically sildenafil citrate, which is a blood pressure medicine. That's how they discovered that it was a boner pill. It was developed as a blood pressure medicine to drop your blood. It's a high blood pressure medicine. They would prescribe it for that, and it was giving people wood.
Oh.
So they adjusted the dosage and started prescribing it as a boner pill.
So you get low blood pressure and big throbbing.
Yep.
Damn. So if you do take it, and people, oh my God, your boners have been outrageous. Well, I was having blood pressure medicine. I was having blood pressure problems.
Yeah.
So
You
there's
just-
an excuse.
You just can't do shit though because your blood pressure's so low that you get dizzy and pass out.
I'll be damned. Look at that.
Which is why the commercials say, don't take this medicine if you're on medication for blood pressure because you will pass out.
I'll be damned. But you die with a big raging heart on.
Go out with a bang.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be damned.
Vasovagal syncope.
What's vasal vagas?
You pass the fuck out.
I used to know this guy in New York who had.
Steve's lighting up. I just heard his slider.
Of course,
You
of
didn't
course.
hear a thing.
He had what the hell was the name of his? I'll give you the name of his syndrome, and then you'll know what it is, Dan. He had priapism, or
Yeah, that's a permanent hard on.
yeah. He would get a boner, okay, and it just wouldn't go away. It wouldn't go away. His name was what the fuck was his name? Skip or
Dick. His name was Dick.
no? His name was Skip, and he would get a boner. He and his wife would go at it, and he'd get a boner, right? And then he'd fall asleep, but he'd wake up, he'd still be full boned on. He's like, "What the hell?"
Good God.
Like he would go have sex, finish, fall asleep, wake up still with a boner, and then he'd go to work and stuff, still have a boner. And the next day he'd wake up still with a boner, and then he would eventually have to when he'd get this condition, he would have to go to the emergency room
And get a release.
Yeah, and then they'd have to go in, and it wouldn't be to orgasm because he and his wife would have sex, while he had this condition.
Oh, she'd use the hell out of that, wouldn't she? I'm not done yet.
They'd have to go in and cut. They'd have to cut one of his veins or something.
Yeah, they'd have to release it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he could get compartment syndrome, and that shit would die.
Yeah, they'd have to cut. They'd have to do something with something vein or whatever, and drain the blood out so his penis would go back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
Yeah, and this guy he was on my show in New York.
So quite literally a needle dick.
Yeah, so he would be like, "Dude, I won't be able to come in this week." Why? He goes, "Because I got priapism." I'm like, what? And he goes, he would tell me a little bit about it, but then eventually I got him to tell the whole thing. But he was telling it, but I got him to tell it on the air.
Oh,
It was
God.
crazy. Yeah, but he said it was horrible. He said it was.
Oh, I'm sure it probably hurt like hell too.
Yeah, it was very painful, and yeah. And it interrupted. Eventually, it interrupted sex because it was fine the first time, or maybe the first couple of times it'd be fine, but then after that, it just got to be too painful and stuff. Poor son of a bitch.
Mm-mm.
So he had to go. Whenever he'd get one, he'd have to end up going to the emergency room to get it, to get it drained. Oh well.
That's
Train in the
that's just
bed.
horrible.
Look at Steve. You could see Steve's eyes. He's like, "Fuck, I'd try it."
Yeah, you would. He's
No,
like, how do
'cause
I get that?
You don't get it drained, you develop compartment syndrome, and all that blood gets trapped in there, and then it dies and falls off.
So give me some beaker.
That's what happened to Steve.
That's why
I've
the
taken
commercials.
Viagra before.
No. It's not. You don't take Viagra to get it. It was just a natural thing. You just get off.
Oh, I love
yeah.
to have it.
It wouldn't go away.
That's why the commercials say if you get an erection that lasts longer than 4 hours, seek medical attention. I
Yeah,
used to
'cause then you
think,
get
fuck that.
private.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get medical attention. I'm gonna call the news. I'm gonna call the neighbors. I'm gonna be like, check this shit out. But no, it's fucking dangerous.
I can't get an erection
Or,
for more
or,
than
or
4
like
seconds.
Jeff Foxworthy once said, you go to the hospital, you can wear that little gown they give you backwards and walk the
Yeah,
hall.
man. Eh? Look what I got.
Ugh.
Priapism was named after the Greek god Priapus. He was the god of sex and fertility.
Really? Look at that.
Yeah.
I know that fucking Slim Fast tastes terrible. Oh,
It's like drinking chalk.
yeah, it is. Oh, it's just terrible. They didn't have my good protein drinks. So my wife said, well, I got some Slim Fast. I'm like, oh,
Like, oh, joy.
the Fairlife protein is fantastic. But this Slim Fast tastes terrible. Oh. Oh my God, terrible.
So I may have something fun planned for the Thursday night show.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
One chip challenge. Oh, you doing the one chip challenge
I'm gonna give it a shot.
to see if you can eat the whole thing?
I don't think it's gonna hurt me.
I don't think he'll break Rocky's time, though.
What's Rocky's time?
It was over an hour and a half, wasn't it, right?
Yeah, Rocky did pretty good. He had it and didn't drink anything for a while, right?
Oh,
I don't
wow.
think it's gonna hurt me.
Because we did that one live on the show.
Yeah. I know he went a long time with it.
Or we may do that one on stainless because we have other plans for Thursday night show also.
Oh boy. Here
We may revitalize the shot game.
Oh yeah, you think so? But when I say things, you guys
Yeah,
got
Mhm.
we're thinking about doing that since we don't have to go anywhere now.
Right?
that's true.
And I'm not sure how well that chip would go with shots of whiskey.
Oh, yeah, let's not do that. I don't want to clean up vomit.
So we'll figure it out.
You guys want weird? You want weirdest story of the week?
Sure.
Having pleaded guilty to brutally stabbing her 3-year-old daughter to death at the behest of a vision of SpongeBob SquarePants,
I'm ready. I'm ready.
an Iosca County mother's prison sentence was a foregone conclusion. Life without the possibility of parole. The mother in question was 23-year-old Justine Johnson. She was accepting the sentence, saying that she wanted justice for her daughter. Even so, she hedged and implied doubt in her own culpability, something which dismayed the presiding judge. Wearing glasses and with her hair in braids, a jumpsuit-clad Johnson on Monday, March 27th, appeared before Iosco County Circuit Judge David Rifle. Johnson in February pleaded guilty to first-degree felony murder and first-degree child abuse in connection with the homicide of her daughter, her 3-year-old daughter.
What?
Yeah. The woman, Johnson, told the judge that at age 13, she was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, bipolar disorder, attention hyperactivity disorder, anxiety, and depression. By September 2021, she had been without prescription mental health medication for a year, during which time she started to abuse heroin and methamphetamine.
Oh, what a prize winner.
She began experiencing hallucinations and did not realize Sutton, her daughter, was in her care. She said, I do not remember her being there or how long she was there. I also don't remember details of her death. After learning from police she killed her daughter, Johnson spent the next 4 months enduring hallucinations until medication and treatment stabilized her. It was crazy. This woman, where's her family? I'm reading this and I'm just wondering where the fuck her family, where's the family and friends? And when she was young, she was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. They knew that she had these problems. And she stopped taking the medicine, even though she had a young child.
Could it be the family was estranged and just wasn't around to make sure she took her meds?
Well, I'm just wondering where they were. I mean, I don't.
Or some people, no matter how hard you encourage or push, they just won't fucking take their meds.
I'm just saying, it turns out that the woman, while she was on the meth and heroin, she started having visions that SpongeBob was telling her what to do. And she killed her 3-year-old daughter.
So 3 years and 9 months ago, there's some asshole that should have kept his pants on because he should have known better.
Well, and obviously he was not still around. You know what I mean? He impregnated her and took off, obviously. But I'm just saying that the poor 3-year-old daughter ended up getting killed in all this. She killed her daughter. And then after the police told her that she killed her daughter, the woman was freaked out. She went to jail and they were prescribing the medicine to her and making her take it. And then finally, after 4 months, it kicked in and she realized what she had done. And then when she went for sentencing, she told the judge that she needed to be, that they needed to take don't take it easy on her. She was like, telling the judge, give me whatever you got, give me whatever this harshest sentence you can give me is.
Well, at least she recognized that.
Yeah, after she got back on medicine and then she realized what was happening, she stabbed her daughter 17 times.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And that's no easy feat. I mean,
that's nuts. Oh my God, Jason.
Yeah.
Oh my God. There's nothing funny.
Wow.
There's nothing funny.
Wrong time for that. Fuck.
Oh, nuts.
It takes a lot of energy to stab someone. You stab someone 17 times, you got to put some energy into it. That's just, I mean, the meth would help, but come on.
Oh, yeah. Meth gives unlimited energy, pretty much.
Yes, it does.
Mm-mm.
Her counselor in jail, all right, an investigator, said that the woman was experiencing hallucinations from heroin withdrawal, and she was getting hallucinations from the TV that instructed her to take her daughter's life or they would kill her. and it was SpongeBob who was saying these things.
Wow.
So it was SpongeBob that was telling her to take her own daughter's life. And how crazy. The woman says she was afraid for her life and she had lost her mind. And that's why she did it. Oh my God. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hey guys. Basically, this is Holly.
Hey, Holly, what's up?
So I'm calling because I dealt with this with a family member. The bad thing about mental health problems is, like, I took her to the psychiatrist and I got her all the help. But with a mental health person, they think they're doing better on medicine and then they go off it.
Yeah.
And that's when they go into it. Now this person's bipolar schizophrenic. And so I talked to all the doctors and stuff like that. And the psychiatrist literally said to me, unless a person that has mental health problems unless they are a harm to themselves or someone else, there's nothing they can do. Like, you can call and have them taken to the emergency room. They'll put them on a 24-hour hold, but that's the most. And it's like a cycle that goes on and on and on, because you never can get them to stay on their medicine. It's one of the worst situations you have to deal with, not only for that person, because that person's like seriously scared of being like followed and paranoid and all this stuff, but you can never fully get them to be normal again because they refuse to take the medicine. And some people, all it takes is a shot. Like the person that I dealt with, all it takes is a shot every 4 months to help with the bipolar and the schizophrenia and all that stuff. So it's a sad thing in the United States because there's not enough help for people with mental health issues.
Yeah, we have freedoms, and yet, so you could say I have the freedom to take the drugs, to decide to take the drugs, but then they decide to not take them. So,
Yeah.
So
And if you can't do anything unless they're a harm to themselves or someone else. And by then, like in the situation you're going over, it's too late.
Yeah. Well, I'm reading here that there's also a sexual thing, like some drugs, you take the drugs and you become okay, but then you have no interest in sex.
Well,
when you're not,
I don't know about that.
taking the drug. Well, I'm just reading. I'm reading this thing now. It talks about like when you're taking the drugs, you have no interest in sex and anything. Yeah. So some people don't. They stop taking the drugs to make the person they're with, feel better or whatever, to have sex, and they have crazy sex when they're not on their medicine, of course.
Well, that's a possibility.
Yeah.
My situation, I'll just be honest with you. My situation was my sister. And when my parents passed away, it brought out, the doctors are saying that's what brought out the paranoia, the schizophrenia, and the bipolar, the extreme amount of stress. She was always one of those people that kept everything bottled inside. When my parents died, she went through a bad phase of depression, and I took her to the doctors and everything. But she was having like visions of people in her attic, and she was saying she needed a shotgun to kill people. And I mean, it was really bad to the point where I was scared for her, but nothing I could do to help her or keep her on this medicine. And the weird thing is she's super tiny. She's always been super healthy. She don't take medicine. The most she takes is like headache medicine. And so she thinks in her mind, which is messed up, that she doesn't need this medicine. That's what the problem is. In their head, they don't think they need it. So then they go off it. And when they go off it, they go into their manic state. And that's when everything goes crazy for them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't, and it's crazy for them, the family members, everybody's life is affected by it.
Yeah, her children's life has been severely affected by it.
Is she taking the medicine now, or is she's grown older?
No.
She doesn't
No.
take it.
I moved her here by me. She lived up north, and I moved her here by me because it was too much for her children to handle. Unbeknownst to us, one of her children, her daughter, she was being abusive towards, but it wasn't abusive. Like, it was, she didn't realize she was doing it. So, like, we can't blame her for it because she would totally snap and not even realize she did it. And I mean, when a person starts and this stuff starts happening, they know something's happening to them, but they don't know what's happening to them. I had to go with her to the psychiatrist, and I actually went in the room with her, and she wouldn't talk, and like, he'd ask her questions and she wouldn't say nothing, and I had to pull it out of her. It was the first time in her life that I've actually seen her be an emotional wreck.
Wow.
And
But
it's just
does she have to take pills daily and a shot every so often, or?
Well, they had her on the pills, and when she was taking the pills, she was doing amazing, like back to my old sister.
Yeah.
Like, it was amazing. But then she thought because she was doing better, she didn't need them, so she'd go off them. And then you try to get her back on them, and she won't do it. And because she's an adult, we can't make her.
I'm just telling you, this thing I was just reading, they said that the reason that some of these people stop taking their pills are for sexual reasons. Because
yeah, she doesn't have a partner. I don't think that's her thing.
No,
so
but
I
know.
On that.
I'm just saying that, it could be something besides sex too, that people, like when they don't take the pill, they get enjoyment from blah blah blah, and then that's one of the reasons they stop taking them.
Many antidepressants and antipsychotics can have a negative sexual effect.
It's like mental health in our country is not a priority, and I feel it should be, because I've seen so many people go through it, and usually the time they get help is when it's way too late and something happens to them
after somebody has been dead, after someone ends up dead.
Yeah. And see, with my sister, I just watch her real good. She can't hold down a job hardly. Since she moved here, she's been through 5 jobs. Her mental capability is just not there anymore. It's really a sad situation to see somebody who was so healthy and so great and just amazing mentally deteriorate.
Yeah, she needs.
And you sit there and you can't do anything about it.
But you wish you could just force her to take the pill every day.
It's not even that. They have a shot that she could take every 4 months, and that's all she needs to do, and it would be great. But she won't do it, and I can't get her to do it. I mean, personally, if it was up to me when she's had some of her breaks and her psychotic episodes, I would have had her committed.
Yeah.
But she could check herself right back out. So it doesn't do any good.
Unbelievable. It'd be interesting if you could get her committed long enough for them to give her a shot.
So yeah, exactly. It could be. Yeah. But she'd have to go through a lot more stuff. Since I moved her here, there's a whole different, like, she has to go to a whole new doctor and everything. The most I can do really is just watch her and keep an eye on her, which is a big stressor. My brother, he's in another area, so he can't really help. He lives in Quincy.
That sucks.
So it's just me and my sister. We don't have a big family, so there's not anybody else to really help.
Didn't you say your sister was good looking?
She's beautiful.
Oh, God.
What? Stop laughing at me, you guys. I'm telling you. I'm just saying. She said her sister's hot. There's got to be somebody. I mean, Steve would be willing to help. If she's hot, you know what I mean? Help her out.
He would probably end up killing Steve.
Oh, I would love that. No. Because all in all, she sounds exactly like me. So
yeah, it sounds like that's a good way to go. I mean,
she's gorgeous.
It's a shame.
But yeah, I just wanted to say that because I don't know. I'm very passionate about mental health stuff because it's a shame that it's not more recognized as it needing to be a problem fixed in our country.
Not enough people are passionate about mental health.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. Thanks for sharing, though, Holly. We appreciate it.
Not a problem.
Thanks, son. Yeah, it's just
Bye
horrible.
bye.
Well, the shooter in that. Did you see the shooter in that?
The Nashville?
The Nashville thing. Yeah, the shooter
Yeah.
was someone with mental health issues, and
And female.
yeah.
When was the last time you heard of a school shooting performed by
But
a
here's
female?
but by the way, was born. I think was born a male.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
And
that
then
part.
was converting to female. Yeah, but and wasn't on her medicine, okay, but yet could still go in and buy a gun.
Yeah.
Was going through something which obviously when you're going through whenever you're transgender, okay, there's a mental health element to that where they're giving you
The hormones.
yeah, but they also check you to make sure that everything when you're mental they want to make because if you're going to be going transgender they want to make sure that you're 100% sure that you want to do everything you're doing, so they check you for that for mental stuff, but yet while going through that and going through all those mental checks there was nothing to prevent the person from buying a gun. So they went and they bought a bunch of guns and they went yesterday and shot up a school.
2 rifles and a pistol.
Yeah. And killed kids, killed
3 kids and 3 teachers.
and a custodian.
Yeah.
Killed them all. And you know what I mean? It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So I'm just saying, so we don't have, there's nothing to force us to give the person medicine. In fact, it was okay for them to buy guns. I mean, are you, Jesus?
There's not enough attention given to mental health issues.
Yes.
Everybody's is happy to treat just about any other. We can throw money at this, we can throw money at that, but mental health, here's 2 people for the whole country. Have a nice day.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, it's just we gotta do something. I mean, good, it's very sad. That's a very sad story. Very sad story. It really is. But this person obviously has anyone who decides getting a gun and killing children or anybody, and other adults, they decide that is the solution for whatever, for anything. Anyone who decides, well, the best thing to do would be to get a gun and go kill a bunch of children or go kill a bunch of people. You got to wonder what's going on in their mind. You know what I mean?
I never have been able to understand that thought process. And no one of a normal, no one who can think normally will ever be able to understand that thought process.
I don't get it.
How do we understand that? We can't. We
saying,
don't think like that.
But how the hell do we allow someone who's not thinking right?
Because how do we know what they're thinking? We're just, sure, I'll take your money. I don't know what you're thinking. I'll take your money.
But I'm just saying, like, why would that person have a right to buy a gun?
Yeah. And like Corey says, maybe they had the guns before they had the problems. Maybe they had the guns before they
I'm
had
just
the
going with
transition.
this is just what I've read over the last day, so I don't know. But I'm just saying that there's no way in hell that person should be allowed to buy firearms.
Yeah, they may have had them before they had the issues.
We don't know, but I tell you, even to possess firearms, I once had a conversation with a police officer that told me they had a good point. We were talking about crazy people and guns, and I've always been pretty adamant that crazy people should not have guns. And my friend who's a police officer said, they go, well, do you want to be the one that knocks on the door and tells them that they can't have guns? So I can understand a lot of police being like not being so excited to go to someone's house that's crazy and telling them they can't have guns.
Yeah, and they got a house full of guns.
Yeah,
and they're
I
crazy.
understand that.
Plus, a lot of times you don't know somebody's crazy
Yeah.
until they do something crazy with their guns. And by then it's too late.
Yeah.
Somebody can appear perfectly normal until they go crazy with their gun. So how do you know someone's crazy? Until they go crazy.
I'm just telling you.
There's no warning sign. There's no crazometer showing, they're getting worse. They're getting worse. They're getting worse. It just happens.
There has to be some kind of vetting.
There's no way to accurately vet anyone for their crazy level.
Well, people should meet with me, and I'll determine.
Everyone has to pass the lidolometer.
I'm just saying that we gotta check people's crazy level. We really do. And the first thing when they're crazy are no guns, no guns. I mean, that would we don't want to lead to children being killed. Yeah, Brent says, I'll tell you, long ago when he was going through a divorce, he made sure all his guns were not in his house. That sounds like a sane decision. That sounds like a smart decision.
I've applied to get my gun card.
See, I'm not sure you should have one, buddy. You know what I mean?
I understand, but
I'm just saying, as your friend,
right.
Sometimes you get very, very upset.
Right.
I'm not sure you should have a gun anywhere.
There are many.
I'm not anti-gun.
No,
I think there are plenty. But I'm very, very anti-gun for crazy people, and I'm not saying crazy, but.
But what does that mean? Would that mean you would be anti cars for crazy people? Because it would be just as easy for me to walk out and get in my truck and start it up, run a hose in the window, and be dead.
Oh, I don't want you to kill yourself at all in any situation. Yeah. No, I would not want that at all. I think you're fine in your little rat hole apartment. So I think you're fine there. You know what I mean? I have no problem with you living on your own or any of that stuff. But I'm saying, if there's ever any kind of situation, I don't want you hurting yourself. I guess you could stab yourself with a knife too, but it takes a lot to get a person to stab yourself.
or hang myself with an extension cord, which I've tried that before.
Yeah, I just think it takes a lot. It takes a lot to drown yourself, or
I wouldn't drown myself. I have the biggest fear of drowning.
To stab yourself.
I thought about that, but I'm not sure.
I'm just saying.
I'm too afraid of water to drown myself.
It takes a lot for people to do that. Yeah.
What?
That's why I said it's just as easy to go out and sit in my truck.
Yeah.
Turn the radio on.
Well,
I'm afraid of deep water. I could never drown myself. I would freak out.
I would not want you hurting yourself. Period, Steve. And now Karen says, we're going to take Steve's car, his keys away.
No, you can't do that. I have rights as human being.
Your car is not a right.
Yeah, your car's not a right.
Your car is
Driving
a privilege.
is a privilege.
It's a privilege. A privilege, okay.
Yeah. But we could take your. We'll
Your
call Shelly. Have her take the keys away.
Oh, come on.
No, and I'm just saying that I'm not anti-gun. I think people should have guns, but I'm just saying I don't think crazy people should. I really don't think crazy people should have guns. We should not allow crazy people to buy guns and even have them. Yeah.
Yeah. There needs to be, not that it's going to work, but there needs to be a better vetting process. But you can't accurately vet crazy. It's never going to work. But something does need to be done.
In the state of Illinois, and I don't know the exact laws, but I know that if you have been hospitalized for something, you're not allowed, then we won't let you buy guns, right? Isn't that something that we haven't?
Yes.
Yeah. So, but yet,
Unfortunately, though, it's only within the last 5 years. It says, on the invitation.
But still, I'm thinking we've had shootings in Illinois, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's everywhere.
But those are with guns that are illegally possessed.
Yeah, the problem with gun laws is that they don't stop the criminals from getting the guns.
Yeah, but
They
I'm
just make
just
it
saying the
harder
people that
for
are
the
doing
law-abiding citizens to get them.
But the people, but this shooting that they had in this school wasn't done by someone who was a lawbreaker.
Right. They were legally possessed.
Yes. And that's what I'm saying but it was done by a crazy person.
Yeah.
Someone who's crazy. And so
legally owned, but crazy. We got to weed out the crazy.
It's one thing if it was someone who was illegal, who was some kind of, who was somebody who had an illegal weapon or whatever going into these schools and doing shootings. That's not who's doing shootings. The shootings are someone who on the surface seems like one thing, but they're crazy.
Yeah. School shootings are usually legal firearms owners who have gone crazy.
Yeah. They're all
didn't have them locked up properly and their kid got a hold of it.
The random street violence shootings are predominantly illegally possessed. They're two different scenarios.
Yeah. It's not, and we've got to realize that when talking about it. You can't put them under the same.
Right.
Yeah. You can't put them under the same rules because it's not the same type of person.
No.
I mean, it takes a special kind of crazy person that wants to break into a school, because they break into the school and shoot people.
Yeah.
That's nuts. I just, and then the reason that the school shootings happen is because it's just too easy to get a gun in the United States.
Yeah.
And in some states like Tennessee, you can get a gun like that. I mean, there are some states in this country where literally you could wake up this morning and say, "Oh, you know what? I want to get a gun."
In Arizona, if you have an Arizona driver's license or an Arizona photo ID, you can go buy a gun.
Yeah, and just walk out with it.
Yeah, because my daughter did that. My daughter went to a gun convention and decided, you know what, that 9mm looked kind of cool. I think I'm going to take that home with me.
Yeah.
And there was no waiting period. She fucking picked it up, took it to the cash register, and took it home, which, I taught my daughter. I know she knows what she's doing. She took that gun home with her, and I'm glad she has it because she lives in fucking Phoenix. She needs that gun.
Well, I'm saying that there are some people, though, who wake up and they were having SpongeBob tell them last night in their dreams,
right,
you've got to kill children. And they say, "Oh, all right, I'm going to go buy a gun." And so they go to some store and they say, "I want this gun." Here in Illinois, at least they can't go get the gun today and shoot someone tonight. So at least there's that waiting period. And I'm just saying, there are some states, Tennessee, Texas, whatever, Arizona, Mississippi, where they could wake up and then say, "I want to go buy a gun," and they literally can just like that have one.
Brent makes a valid point. Why is there crazy in this country that doesn't exist in other countries?
Well, other countries can't buy a gun. You can't get one.
Well, yeah, but even
can't-
without guns, there's still crazy here. Why are people crazy
I know,
here
but
and not other countries?
Because in England, you can't buy a gun.
But there's still crazy people in England.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
police.
I mean, I'm sorry. How come there aren't crazy people in England?
There are crazy people with a knife trying to stab people, and the police will catch them. They catch them because it's just a knife, and a knife isn't in some cases it is, but in most cases a knife is not. You can't just walk in and stab a bunch of people and they're
Right.
dead. There's a longer time.
Yeah.
So and police will stop them.
They have their over there in England. They have their whacking sticks, and they'll just club you in the
Yeah,
head.
and some of the police carry guns too.
Yeah.
You know.
The bobbies.
Yeah, so I'm just saying that they'll stop them. And in some countries in Europe, read about the crazies in Europe with the knives and how their police stop them. We don't have that here because, you know, we have, you know, plus they also have healthcare that's
Much
free
better.
in a lot of
Yeah.
free healthcare in other countries to where people can get health for mental issues.
Yeah, they can get the help they need.
But I'm just saying that we're so caught up politically here because somebody would hear this conversation and say it was anti-gun. There's nothing about this conversation we've had is anti-gun. It's just I hope nobody considers it anti-crazy, but I'm just saying that.
I'll be honest with you. There are probably people listening to us right now in the chat room who think this is anti-gun.
No, I'm not. I'm just telling you.
And if anybody listening right now thinks that, I apologize. That's not the point we're trying to make.
Yeah.
We are actually trying to support the fact that mental health issues need help.
I've told you I have no problem with a person buying a gun. I have a problem with a crazy person getting their hands on a gun. I really have problems with that. And I think all of us should, including politicians. Unfortunately, there are some politicians who just feel that there should be no restrictions on anything. So.
Yeah, and there are also politicians who think there should be no guns for anyone at all ever.
Yeah. So they're too.
Yeah, there's got to be a middle ground, but
they're busy butting heads. And I just think as long as in this country we have politicians who are either loved because they don't want anyone to have a gun or they want everyone to have a gun. I think as long as that exists, we have a problem in this country.
Yeah.
So we also in this country we have people that treat politicians like I got to be honest. Have you guys seen this latest trend of the Trumpers praying to Trump?
Oh fuck!
What?
They're praying to him.
Oh my God!
You don't pray.
You don't pray to a person.
You don't pray to another human being. That's crazy. Prayers are for
deities.
Yeah.
Higher powers.
The
He is by no means any sort of higher power. He's kind of a lower entity.
I'm just saying that there are some people that they're just too much into the politician.
Sorry if I insulted your God.
Oh, don't even.
Yeah. Apologize to the biggin. I'm just telling you, it's crazy. It is nuts. You just take it too serious. But anyway, let's wrap it up because I want to go play MLB 23. And it's available to play right now. Yes.
Do you have Game Pass?
No, but
Yep.
we will.
Okay.
So excited. I want to play.
We just pick a team that we can both play.
Okay.
Or that I can play and you can pretend that you play.
Okay. You can play
Hey,
and I can
Steve-
say that it was
Steve,
me.
I'll call you and tell you how good it is. If you want me to call you,
Sure.
look at the look on his face. You don't want me to call you and tell you how good it is? Nothing. All right, let's wrap it up. Wrap it up. We'll talk to you guys later. I'll talk to you tomorrow anyway. Tonight, Smoke Signals, Steve Bubba, Corey, check them out. That'll be at 6:00. You guys have a wonderful
Damn,
rest
Steve
of-